Kam jirtu maatiiwwan qubee akkaadaamii an barsiisaa Garsaa Barraadha. Yeroo darbee giraamarii keessaa teensii waliin eegallee jirra. Teensii keessaa immoo present teensii bakka afuritti irree ilaallee isaan keessaa present simply fi present continuous tense yookiin present progressive ilaallee turre. Har'a immoo leesonii paartii kurnaffaa keenya keessatti present perfect tense waliin ilaalla jechuudha. So what you have to know, present perfect is also one type of present tense. That means, as we discussed before, present tense divided into four. The first one is present simple. Second one is present continuous or present progressive. The third, what we're going to discuss today, present perfect, and also the fourth one, present perfect continuous tense. So we deeply discussed on the first, present simple and the present continuous in previous part. So today we are going to focus on present perfect. Yeroo darbee present continuous fi present simple ilaallee turre faayidaa isaan ilaallee irraa yoom akka fayyadamuu qabnus ilaallee turre jechuudha. Har'a immoo present perfect waliin ilaallaa jechuudha. I hope you know what present perfect is. Its formula and also how to use it. Let me begin by referring some forms of present continuous or present perfect. Okay. So today we are going to focus on present perfect tense, and the present perfect tense has this form. That means subject plus has or have plus verb string. Here, what you have to know always, has is used with singular subject, and have is used with plural subject. When we say singular subject, like third person singular, like he, she, it, and also a single noun like teacher, student, proper noun like John, dog. It is if you see such types of subject at the beginning of the sentence, and the tense is about present perfect, such types of noun should be followed by has. Kanaaf isin sabjektoonni warra akkasii kun jiraataniina jechuudha. He, she, it fi akkasumas noun without s indicates singularity. So if there is noun without s at the beginning of the sentence and the tense is about present perfect, you have to use has. And have is for plural subjects. When we say plural subject, like they, we, you, and also with us, now with us, teacher, student, book, pen. So such types of noun are what you call plural noun. So if the tense given is present perfect, and such types of noun or subjects are given for you, this type of noun should be followed by have. In short, has refers singularity and have refer plurality. In this, what you have to know, I, when I is given, I is followed by plural. Plural, have. Even though it is classified under singular subject, it takes plural verbs, that means have. Akkuma they, we, you fa jechuudha. Ayin isheen kun immoo tense present perfect keessatti jechuudha. Past continuous irratti yookiin past simple irratti kan biraa ta'uu danda'a. Garuu as keessatti past tense present perfect keessatti ayin akkuma they, we, you yookiin plural subject, it is followed by have. Kanaaf ayin have fudhata malee as fudhatu jechuudha. Then look at the example. Here subject is given. So I have done, as I raised here, the formula for present perfect has or have plus verb 3. So here I is given, and after I we have to use have. Then verb 3, done. Do, did, done. So I have done my classwork. Number 2, look at B, it. It is given here. It is singular, so it should be followed by has. Then we change the verb 1 into verb 3. Italy. Here also she is given. She is third person singular, so it should be followed by has. Then we should change the verb into verb 3. Write, wrote, written. The student. Now look at this. A student without s. So it refers singularity. So it should be followed by has. Students have submitted their assignment. Present perfect. They. Here, they is plural subject. So it should be followed by have. And change the verb 1 into verb 3. So we have to say they have gone to bed. So don't forget to save the forms because it's helpful. Yeah. Has or have plus verb 3 is a form of present perfect. How do we know present perfect? The most indicators for present perfect in a sentence are such types of words. Yeroo baay'ee sentence tokko keessatti nuti tense nu kenname sun present perfect ta'uusaa kan nuti ittiin beeknu yeroo baay'ee jechuudha. Jechoonni warra akkasii kun nu fayyadu jechuudha. Jechoota warra akka already, just, yet, ever. If you see such types of words, probably the tense is present perfect. So if you see such types of words, the tense probably be present perfect. So such types of words are indicators of present perfect. Jechoonni kun sin gargaaru. Jechoota warra kana garreennaan gaafa already, just, yet, ever jechoota warra kana garraan tensiin sun present perfectidha jechuudha. Mee fakkeenya kana ilaalaa. I hope you know what already is. Already means something happened sooner than expected. Something happened sooner than expected. Already yeroo baay'ee kan nuti fayyadamnu present perfect wajjin gocha ammuma xumurame tokko jechuudha. Ammuma waan xumurame. There is no much time gap. Time gap baay'een gidduu jiru gochuma ammaruu xumurame tokkoof kan nuti fayyadamnu already kana jechuudha. Look at this form. Would you like something to eat? Then no thanks. I have just. So I have already, I have just, we can say here. That means a time before. Yeah. A time before. I have just had a lunch. Why we use had here? Because we say the form of present perfect is subject plus, have or has plus verb 3. Last verb 3. Then here I is given, have, I is followed by have. Then we change the verb 1 into verb 3. Had. So I have just had a lunch. That means I've already eaten the lunch. Had in this context has the meaning of eaten. Have eaten. So what you have to know, just already almost the same meaning is a time before. It means both of them a time before. Just short time ago. The meaning can say short time ago. Look at this. When is Abiza going on holiday? He has already gone. Or you can say here, he has just gone. You can't say just go. He has just gone. So something happened the time before. No much time gap. Jechuun rakasii kun hin fayyadu jechuudha. present perfect nuti agarsiisu. The second, other also, yet is also the indicator of present perfect. Yeah. Yet means until now. Yet immoo kan nuti fayyadamnu yeroo baay'ee sentence negative keessa akkasumas interrogative gaaffii wajjin fayyadamna jechuudha. Eessatti immoo argama most of the time the position of yet is as the end. Most of the time we put yet as the end of the sentence. So what you have to know from this, if you see such types of words, you have to give attention as the tense is around the present perfect. Jechuudha irra kan agarraan isin present perfect ta'uu isaan dagatina. Kanaaf amma yeetii kana immoo yoom fayyadamna? Kan negative sentence tokko negative yoo ta'e akkasumas sentence sun gaaffii waa'ee present perfect keessatti gaaffii yoo ta'e jechuudha. Fakkeenyaaf look at this example. It is 10 o'clock and Tom hasn't negative. Hasn't got up yet. Or you can say gotten here, the verb 3 can be also gotten. Tom hasn't got up yet. So here, obviously, is the position of yet. Why we use yet here? Because the sentence is negative here. So we use yet as it. And the other, we can use yet with interrogative. That means in a question form here. Look at this. I'm hungry. Is dinner ready yet? Look, interrogative here. Is dinner ready yet? So, in order to use yet, your sentence should be negative, and also if some questions are given for you, with that types of questions, we have to use yet, and the position of yet is at the end of the sentence. Ever is also indicator of present perfect. Ever in present perfect. Ever means the meaning anytime in your life, anytime in your experience, anytime. Ever equals with anytime. Anytime also, no, ever also used with in equation, like yet, equation or interrogative, and rarely in negative. Rarely. Dabarree malee sentencing keenya negative ataanan every fayyadamu. Every kan fayyadamnu tokko sentencing sun bifa question ta'uu qaba. Lammaffaa immoo positive sentence ta'uu qaba. Negative keessatti every fayyadamna tun ta'in isa immoo never fayyadamna jechuudha. We use never instead of ever. And ever is an indicator of present perfect, and we use it with interrogative. Look at the example. Have you ever is interrogative. Have is the position of ever. Have you ever dreamed about winning the lottery? Have you ever? That means in any time in your life, any time. And also here it can be followed by has. That means here the given subject is singular, so we can say has he ever, look, has he ever scored a goal before? That means at any time in his life. At any time in his life. At any time in his life. Has he scored or has he ever a goal? So ever indicates used with interrogative and used with positive sentence and rarely with negative. Rarely. So better if you say in short we can't use ever with negative. Rarely means almost zero. None. The other indicators of present perfect 4. 4 is also the indicator of present perfect. 4 refers to duration of time. Example, they traveled across the desert for 5 hours. 5 hours. So 5 hours here, duration. I have known Julie for 10 years. For 10 years. How long? For 10 years. So, if for given, so the tense that we use with for and the since present perfect. I'm not limiting this one into only to the present perfect. Also, we can use since and the for with other tense like present perfect continuous tense. But mostly for, since, ever, already, just are the indicator of present perfect. Yeah. Here, since refers start of a period, yeah, or a point of a time. It means, yeah, or is a duration of the time, whereas for since is a period of a point of time. Look, he has. Why we use has here? Because one is singular. So he has lived with his uncle since 2020. So when we use since and the for with present perfect tense, it refers an action started in the past or a time before and it is still going on. It means the action is not completed. Gaafa yookiin yeroo forii since present perfect wajjin fayyadamnu gochi sun kan hin xumuramne ta'uu isaa nutti agarsiisa jechuudha. Present perfectiin gocha xumurames agarsiisuu danda'a, gocha hin xumuramnes nutti agarsiisuu danda'a. Keessumattuu gaafa sinsidhaaf forii fayyadamnu the action is not completed. Yeah. That means the action started a time before and is still going on. Look at the example. He has lived with his uncle since 2020. That means he still lives with his uncle. Ammallee jiraachaa jiraachuusaa uncle isaa wajjin jechuudha. Kanaaf gaafa present perfect fayyadamnu since foriin achi keessa jiraatennaan gochi sun duraan kan jalqabee fi ammallee itti fufaa jiraachuusaa nutti agarsiisa jechuudha. Karaa biraa immoo present perfectiin gochi xumurames nutti agarsiisuu danda'a. Inni kun immoo yoom gaafa since foriin sentence sana keessa hin jirre, when there is no for and the since in that sentence, present perfect refers completed action, especially recently completed action. Second example, look, we have lived in the same house since 1990. That means still now they live in the same house. Still now, the action is not completed. I haven't seen Tom since 2008. Since 2008. Here I haven't seen. I haven't seen Tom since 2008. This indicated still now I didn't see John. Or I didn't see Tom. The other indicators of present perfect in that sentence, if such types of words are there, it refers present perfect. Jechoonni kun baay'ee si fayyadu. Tensi sana adda baafachuuf jechoota irra kana sirriitti xiyyeeffannootti kenna. Jechoonni sun kan akkasii jiraanna jechuudha. Akka all day, all my life, this week, this month, this year, today, recently, how long, such types of words are if given for you, they are the indicator of present perfect, or some of them also refers present perfect continuous tense. We will see some of them which used with present perfect continuous tense under part 11. Part 11 why present continuous present perfect continuous tense akkamitti jechoota warra kana wajjin akka fayyadaman. Anyhow, what you have to know, such types of words are used with present perfect. Look at the example. He has been watching TV all day. All day here as used as present perfect continuous. All day, all his life. I haven't seen John this week, this month, this year. I haven't seen John. Here with today, we haven't eaten anything today. Then such types of words are in short the indicators of present perfect. Yeah. Let us focus on the uses of present perfect tense. I hope you identified how to use or how to identify present perfect from other tenses. Jechuun ammatti olitti ilaalle kun present perfect salphaatti adda baasuuf kan nu gargaarudha jechuudha. Kanaaf mee amma immoo faayidaa isaa ilaalla. Yoom akka fayyadamuu qabnu. When do we use present perfect? First, present perfect used to express an action which began in the past and is still going on. Gocha yeroo darbe eegale jechuudha. Past of keessaa qaba. Garuu gochi sun immoo ammallee itti fufaa jiraatee jennaan we use present perfect. In such manner, we use expression like all day, all his life, or all her life, since, for. Such types of words are used to use present perfects and refer an action that began in the past and still going on. Jechuun kun present perfect wajjin gaafa fayyadamnu gochi sun duraan jalqabe ammayyuu immoo kan hin xumuramne itti fufaa jiraachuu nutti agarsiisa jechuudha. Mee fakkeenya kana ilaala. We have lived in Adama for 2 years. We have lived in Adama for 2 years. Amma namni kun eessa jiraachaa jiru? Tu sentensi kana isinii kennamee eessa jiraachaa jiru jarri kun jedhanii ammallee achuma jiraachaa jiru moo yookiin bakka kanaa deemaniiru? Ammallee achuma jiraachaa jiru jennaan sirriidha. Because present perfect with for and since indicated action start in the past and still going on. Gocha duraan jalqabe ammallee itti fufaa jiraachuu isaatti agarsiisa. Kanaaf amma these people still now they live in Adama. They live in Adama. Second example, they have been in the room all day. Look, they have been in the room all day. They actually started a time before and they're still now going on. That means they are still in the room. The other use of present perfect is to show completed action. Amma sammaarraa faallaadha jechuudha. Inni kun gocha yeroo darbe jalqabee ammallee itti fufaa jiraachisa. Kun immoo second use of present perfect used with completed action which have connection with the present. That means its effect is still continuing up to the time of speaking. Kun immoo gochichi kan xumurame duraan gochi sun kan ta'een sun kan raawwate duratti garuu effectiin isaa mallee jira. Effectiin isaa mallee jira jechuudha. Ta'eesaa duraan ta'ee garuu gochi isaa effectiin isaa immoo mallee qaama keenya irratti wanta argamudha yookiin waan ija keenyaan argaa jirrudha jechuudha. Mee fakkeenya gaalaadha. I have cut my finger. We say the form has or have plus verb 3. I hope you know verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3 of cut is the same. Cut. I have cut. This indicates as the tense is present perfect. How do we know? Because it's followed by have, preceded by have here. I have cut my finger. Effect, the sore is not cured. This is the effect. How do I know the sore is not cured? Second example, I have lost my keys. I have lost my keys. That means, so I can't get into my house. Effect, I can't get into my house. So action happened before and the action is completed but the effect is still present or have a connection with the present tense. This she has heart also the same. Verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3 for heart is the same heart. She has. Here is it means has. She has. She has hearty leg. She has hearty leg. So the effect, she can't play tennis today. So what you have to know, present perfect can be used to talk about completed action and also can used to show unfinished or incomplete action. That means action began in the past and is still going on. The other use of present perfect to indicate life experience. If you want to talk about experience of someone or somebody, you have to use present perfect. That means subject plus as or have plus verb 3. When we talk about life experience, look, these are actions or events that happen sometime during a person's life. Experience, it means during a person's life. Look as one. I have visited Japan 4 times. 4 times. I have experience of visiting Japan, and almost I have 4 years experience. That means I visited Japan 4 times. So this refers experience. The second, he has taught English to many students. Has taught, that means experience of them. We have never seen that film. Experience. We have no experience. Never seen. So never also one indicator of present perfect tense. So present perfect tense used to show about experience. The other with unfinished action or event. We use time words like this month, this week, today. Such types of words can be used to talk about unfinished action. Look as example. I haven't seen her this month. That means still now I haven't seen her. Unfinished action. The person is searching to see her, but he couldn't find her. I haven't seen her. She has drunk 3 cups of coffee today. She might drink more than 3 cups of coffee at the end of today. But probably up to this, she has drunk 3 cups of coffee. So unfinished action. I have already moved house twice this year. Look, I have already moved house twice this year. Unfinished action. That means the person can move his house more than this. I have drunk a cup of coffee today. A cup of coffee. So the person can add another cup of coffee also. So present perfect can be used to talk about unfinished action. Now, by saying this much about present perfect, let us practice some questions which were taken from entrance exam. Ammaga wantoota amma leesni amma ilaalirratti hundooftanii gaafiiwwan qormaata biyyoolessaa irraa fudhataman kan ammoo kanneen present perfect wajjin wal qabatan deebisame. Gaaffii kana ilaala. Gaaffii interaansii bara 2013 irraa fudhatame kana haala kanaan nama gaafatamuu danda'a jechuudha. We amma kun maaltu agarsiisaa? Wiin kun plural subject ta'uudha jechuudha. Plural subject booda immoo have fudhanna malee has hin fudhannu jechuudha. Then we blank in the same office since. Now since is the indicator of present perfect. Amma kun hinti nuu kenna yookiin kiluu nuu kenna jechuudha. Tentiin sun present perfect ta'uudhaaf jechoonni akka since, ever, just, already, all the day. If such types of words are given for you, the tense round around the present perfect. Jechoonni kun kiloos ni kennu waan ta'eef sentensii sana keessa jechoota irra akkasii barbaadudha jechuudha. So we blank space given here in the same office since 2010, but she has never experienced. Talk about experience. She has never acted like that before. She must have got out of bed on the wrong side. So what's the answer for this? If you say C, that's right. Question number 2. Gaaffii lakkoofsa lammaffaan ilaala. Kun immoo kan bara 2011 irraa kan fudhatamedha. When we arrived in Addis Ababa, Vugu is the name of the person, singular. Blank. Zamani yet. Now give attention to this one. Yet is an indicator of present perfect. You can't imagine how cross I was as we had no cash on hand. So it means the person is expecting as the action is happened, but the action is not happened, and still they are waiting the action to happen. So, and also these words give us a clue. Sentence jechu kunus clue nu kenna jechu tense sun akka maal ta'e akka present perfect ta'e. So what's the answer for this? If you say B, the answer is correct. Next question, question number 3. Gaaffii kana ilaala. Hiburan is singular subject. Singular subject is given here. Blank space there, since. So since is the indicator of present perfect. Since last October, but she wants to come back very soon. She says she is missing her little daughter. So now the appropriate answer for this one is B. Question number 4. Now here I is given, and we said with present perfect tense I is followed by have, not has. This job for the last 35 years, and I don't think I would even think of changing it. It is my word, and I feel there is no better word for me. So experience. The person has experience of around 35 years. So the appropriate answer for this question, D. Gaaffii lakkoofsa 5ffaa. Any good films for the last 6 months. Look, here, or is given here. Such types of words help you to identify what types of tense it is for the last 6 months. I blank any good films for the last 6 months. Can you say I had not seen? With since, with for, we use present perfect. This one is not present perfect. I have not seen. Okay, this, I did not see. This one also not present perfect. Is also not present perfect. So the appropriate answer for this is B. Gaaffii lakkoofsa ja'affaa kan bara 2009 irraa fudhatame kun immoo haardi koppii isaa kophaattan ilaaluu dandeessu. I'm not good at mathematics, but I any problem with my English. This means experience. Experience. So present perfect is used to talk about experience, or it refers to experience, we said. Now the form of present perfect, we said, what you never forget, has, subject plus, has or have plus verb 3. Amma has yookiin have plus verb 3 formulas akka ta'u hin dagatina. Has or have plus verb 3. Has for singular, have for plural. Amma gaa kana barbaadna jechuudha, because it talk about experience, and with experience we use present perfect. So can it be the answer for number 1? I had never. No. The second, I have never had. The formula for present perfect is have or has plus verb 3. Now I is given here, and then we say I is followed by plural verb, that is have. Then indicator of present perfect refers negativity. We send as negative, you can use like this one between verb B or auxiliary verb and then main verb is here. Then this one, not the form of present perfect. This one, not the present, the form of present perfect. So the appropriate answer for this one is B. Question number 7. Again, this one is taken from 2009. None of the furniture we bought last week. Blank yet. Now this quote give us a clue, and it indicates as the tense is present perfect. Amma tensing yet kan argannaan jalqaba irratti haasa'u jenne akka jenne yet, just, already, ever, since, for, such types of expressions or words are indicator of present perfect. So what we use here, can we say has or have? Because the formula for present perfect is such plus has or have plus verb 3. Has or have. Don't forget this. Has or have plus verb 3. Then when yet is given, it is the indicator of present perfect. So we have to choose from has or have plus verb 3. Now what's given here? Furniture. It's uncountable. And what you have to know, uncountable nouns are followed by singular verbs. Uncountable tanan yoomish jechuudha. Kan hin lakkaa'amne tanan verbiin isaan booda dhufuu qabu singular verb ta'uu qaba jechuudha. Kanaaf amma singular verbiin first one we have to compare between have and has. The others doesn't fit the present perfect form. Amma kun present perfect form isa non hordofu waan ta'eef hin hiikna. Kunis future perfect dha, kunis malee present perfect mini. So we have to choose from A and C. So what's the answer? If you say A, it's correct. Jennaan sirrii maaliifi furniturein uncountable waan ta'eef uncountable nounidhaaf immoo we use singular verb, and has or have indicated. If is a given subject or noun is singular, use has, and if is a given subject is plural, use have. Now the given subject is singular, so we have to use has, and the answer is A. Question number 8. We studied together at college, but I plan here ever since. Ever since experience. Ever since is the indicator of present perfect. A, I haven't seen. I won't, that means will not. Won't, will not. Have seen, didn't see. So what's the answer? I haven't seen her ever, I have seen her ever since. So sentence is negative. So the answer is A. A. Why not C? Because the sentence is negative. But indicates negative. We can't say, but I have seen her ever since. We can't say because but indicates negative in this sentence. Question number 9. The police blank him in the area so many times. So many times. So many times. How long? And now they have him as a primary suspect. So what's the answer? So police used as plural subject here. So the appropriate answer for this one is there another form that follows the present perfect form in this and the given options? No, this one is for past simple, this one is for present simple, this one is for past perfect. So the appropriate answer for this one is A. Question number 10. Melat has done. Now look at has done. Has done. Has plus verb 3. Has plus verb 3 indicates present perfect. With present perfect, what do we use? You can choose from this one. Yet, from, since, till now, contextually. Let us focus on the context. Melat has done this blank space. She was 20. Experience. Experience. Wouldn't it now be sensible to promote her to a management position? So what's the answer for this one? This one is used with negative, we said. Used with negative. Yet is used with negative and also used with interrogative. This has no connection with present perfect. Since still now means yet. Yeah. So the appropriate answer for this? C. C is the answer. Melat has done this since she was 20. Since she was 20. Experience. Next question. Question number 11. Please ask if they haven't mailed. Haven't mailed? What types of tense? Have plus verb 3. Present perfect. Yeah. Possible. Have or has plus verb 3. That means the negative of them is also possible. Yeah. The negative form of have is haven't. They haven't mailed the document. Negative. Please ask if they haven't mailed the document. It should be here by Monday. So what's the answer for this one? With negative, what do we use for this one? If you say A, you are right. Yet used as the end of the sentence. Now full stop is here. The sentence end. And also used with negative sentence, and as well as indicate negative. Negative. Gaaffii lakkoofsa 12ffaa ammas gaaffii mammaatti kan wal qabatu here has Then landed is given here, has plus verb is the indicator of present perfect. From this option, which one is used with question and also which one is used as a hint? If you say C, you are right. Yet used as a hint of the sentence and also used with negative, and the placement of yet is as in the position. Look at one's question mark. It indicates interrogative. With interrogative, we use yet. Question number 13. We have lived, look, present perfect. Have plus verb 3. We have lived in the area since, also indicator of present perfect, since childhood, but indicate negativity. We blank seen anything like that before. We have never, we haven't never. Can we use two negative together here? Never is negative, haven't negative. So we can't use two negatives together. Have ever, but negative, indicate negative, with negative we can't use ever. Ever is used with questions we said. I haven't ever, rarely with negative we say. Rarely means almost none. That means we don't use ever with negative sentence. Instead of this we use never. So the answer for this one is, if you say A, it's correct. Question number 14. I think my father belonged in this college since 2000. Indicate this one experience. I think my father blank space in this college since 2000. So we have to find the form that fits present perfect forms for this one. This one, the form of present simple past, present continuous tense. So the appropriate answer for this one is D. Taken from 2006. You can refer. So if you say D, you are right. Question number 15. In my life indicates experience. In my life, I belong had. Verb is given here. Man is counted in 4 digits. For me, it says. Look, I have never had. I haven't never. We can't use two negative together here. Be mind. Mind is always. Don't use two negative together. Haven't negative, never negative. Never doesn't fit the form of present perfect, because the form of present perfect, what you never forget, has or have plus verb 3. Plus verb 3. Then what's given here? Verb 3 is given. So we find what precedes before this one, has or have. And I is given, and I is followed by have. So the appropriate answer for this one is A. This is all about our today's lesson. Thank you very much for listening us from the beginning to the end. Next topic will come with present perfect continuous tense. Nordofuu keessanii bunduuqaa guutanii galatoomaa isiniin jenna. Ammallee wanti isin gochuu qabdan qubee akaadaamiif kan miseensa taatan biyyoota keessan afaan kana dhaga'uu danda'an kan biyyoota garaagaraa keessa jiran keessatti Oromiyaa guutuu keessa jiraniif akka bira ga'uuf sheer akka gootan, kanneen chaanalii kanaaf haaraa taatan immoo qubee akaadaamii sabiskiraayib gochuun maatii taatanii nu wajjin leesanii kana akka barattan isiniin jenna. Kanaaf barannoo biraatiin amma walitti deebinutti nagaatti.